Good morning. Welcome to Thriving Talks with Anthony. Today we're going to have an insightful conversation. For those that are new to the channel, we make mental health conversations and content that's going to be able to benefit your personal development in addition to your well-being, right? But in today's conversation, we're going to be talking about the healing power of nature, how time outdoors boosts mental health, right? So we're going to be exploring therapeutic benefits of spending time outside, how nature is able to provide a beneficial mental health for us, focusing on reducing stress, improving mood, and fostering a sense of calm and well-being, right? So I'm going to be able to provide some practical ways to connect with outdoors. In regards to our first segment, we're going to be talking about the science behind nature's healing power, right? So I want to provide some scenery, right? Different environments and different things that you can do, regardless if you're in a forest, mountain, beaches, parks, and gardens. For people that are just walking, sitting down, or even meditating in nature, this is going to be the scenery that's going to provide you that inner peace, right? So spending time outdoors is more than just refreshing. It's scientifically proven to boost your mental health. So when we take this thing serious and we're out there engaging with the nature, it's going to be able to enhance our well-being. I want to be able to provide some research insights as well. Studies by researchers show when you spend time in nature, it has measurable positive effects on mental health, including reducing stress and enhancing mood. I also want to be able to provide some key points. The idea of humans having an innate connection to nature and exposure to natural environments enhances emotional well-being. Nature's impact on the brain. Time outdoors stimulates ideas of the brain that promote relaxation and reduce anxiety, improving mental clarity and emotional stability, right? So that's just in regards to the science behind it, and as it demonstrates, there's benefits to it. So when we engage, like I said, in those different environments, whether we're sitting down, walking, or even just meditating with the nature, and one thing that was told to me, if you hug a tree, it's going to heal you, you know what I mean? So when you're just doing these type of things, you're giving that love, and you're engaging outside of that nature, there's going to be benefits that will be able to positively help you out. Next segment is going to be stress reduction through nature. People relaxing in parks, like I said, taking walks in the woods or sitting near a calm, body of water or even tree, just to give you a visual, is going to be able to help you out. So in regards to that stress, some key points I want to be able to talk to you guys about is lowering cortisol levels, so that stress hormone. Nature exposes has been shown to lower cortisol, the stress hormone, leading to a sense of calm and relaxation. Restorative environments. So natural environments provide a break from overstimulation of daily life, allowing our minds to rest. In the world that we're in right now, we're always engaging with somebody, we're always, on the phones and this and that, but we need some time to detox. We need some time to let our mind take a break, or even reset. So allowing our mind to be in these restorative environments is going to allow us to, restore our mind, restore our bodies, and find that inner peace with regards to our personal development and our well-being, right? So when it comes to improved health and body pressure, studies show that time outdoors can reduce heart rate and lower blood pressure, both of which indicators of stress relief, right? Stress comes in many ways, many forms, you know what I mean? It even comes in the neck and all different parts of the body. But like I said, when we're going out there in these environments, it's going to help us reduce that stress relief. When it comes to research, from a 2015 study, found that individuals who spend time in green spaces show a significant reduction in cortisol levels and improved overall stress response. So this is a good strategy. This is a good benefit in regards to going outside. It ain't cost no money, you feel me? You're just going out there, just land, you know what I mean? And you're just engaging with nature. So by doing this, it's going to help you all. Next segment I want to talk to you guys about is nature and mood enhancement, right? So people smiling and laughing outdoors, enjoying the sunshine and, the scenery and all the different views that you may, be at, whatever that may be, could really help you relax. And it also has a profound impact on your mood and emotional well-being. No one knows what you're going through out there, right? Only you. By seeking the proper supports and doing these proactive things that's going to be able to help you out, it's really going to help you release that stress, release these emotional difficulties, and get your mind back to where it needs to be, right? So a key point I want to highlight with you guys is mood boosting effects, right? So studies have shown that just 20 minutes in nature can enhance your mood and release feelings of anxiety and depression. For those out there that have breaks or whatever that may be, take a walk around the building, take a walk around wherever you're at, get yourself some fresh air, get your mind right. You know what I mean? Sometimes I put like a little podcast that's positive, that's, therapy talks, you feel me, get right. But sometimes silence could just be the answer when you're just kind of just get yourself interlocked in with the environment, the nature, right? Another aspect is good morning. Another aspect is increased happiness and joy. Exposure to nature or natural elements triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural mood enhancers, leading to increased feelings of joy and positivity, right? So nature is a part of us, little did we know, right? By putting your hands in the sand or putting your feet in the grass, this is you're getting your natural elements in regards to releasing all these type of mood enhancers that could potentially affect you, your body and your mind, right? Another aspect is going to be sustainable mood improvement. Unlike short-term boosts from other activities, nature consistently enhances mood with long-term effects. So, like I said, nature's out there to support us. It's out there to provide us, Mother Nature, and it's here to really help us release any type of negative thoughts, any type of negative emotions, or what we're feeling, right? When it comes to research found by people who walked in nature reported less rumination, fewer negative thoughts, and better overall mood compared to those who walked in urban environments. So those that are closer to the city, try to find a way to get closer to nature, right? Get near the trees, get near the bodies of water, so you're able to get yourself the benefits that you need to overall enhance your mood and overall reduce that stress, right? When it comes to these brick buildings and being in the city, it's not really going to give you what you need, or regardless if you're getting out there, do the best that you can. But really the goal is to mesh with nature, right? As it has its positive benefits for us. Next segment is cognitive benefits of nature, right? So the mind. People engage in mindfulness activities such as journaling, proactive thinking, and even practicing yoga in natural settings can really help your cognitive abilities, right? Rational thinking, etc. So being in nature doesn't just make you feel better, it also sharpens our cognitive abilities and mental clarity. Like I said, it helps you think rationally. You're slowing the body down, you're slowing your mind down, you're really being assertive. Key points I want to be able to insinuate is improve focus and attention. So nature helps restore mental energy, improving focus, concentration, and productive in regards to short exposure. When it comes to restoration of mental fatigue, natural environments provide a break from cognitive overload, leading to improved problem solving and decision making. Like I said, for those out there that are just constantly fatigued, you're doing too much, this is going to be a great strategy for you to allow your mind to rest, allow your mind to reset, and give your body that restoration from all that fatigue, right? It's very important that we take the self-care aspect important, and we're doing proactive things to help ourselves. Like I said, no one knows what you're going through, but you have to make the proactive choices to give your body, your mind, what it needs, right? And by locking in with nature, doing proactive things like the journaling, thinking, and even that yoga and interlocking with the nature, it's going to help us out. Let's talk about creativity boost, right? So research shows that exposure to nature enhances creativity thinking, making it easier to solve problems and generate new ideas. So creativity is a big thing. And I think that when we're able to do this and interlock with nature, it's going to be able to help that side for us to be able to gain some new insights from ourselves. Research also includes, it found that walking in natural settings, environments, improves cognitive performance, attention, creativity by giving the brain the need for rest from daily tasks. Like I said earlier, we're doing a lot. We got the phones, we got media, we got all this different stuff around us, but giving your body, your mind, and your brain a nice reset is going to be, phenomenal. That's what we need. And I want us to take that into consideration. The next segment is going to be the role of nature in promoting mindfulness and emotional balance, right? In other previous videos, I always talk about balance. I think that let's dive into it in regards to this topic. people practicing mindfulness, meditation, and doing yoga outdoors, focusing on breathing and the surroundings, is tremendous. And I wanted to take into consideration. But some key points: mindfulness when it comes to connecting to the outdoors, spending time in nature and natural, encourages mindfulness as we engage our senses in becoming more aware of our surroundings. This is a little side note, but for those out there that need to get that street smarts, put the phone down. You got to be interlocking with what's going on around you. But just staying on point, mindfulness, connecting into outdoors is going to be able to help us be more aware of what's going on and help us, get in tune with our senses, breathing, what we're hearing, what we're feeling, the air blowing off our face. You know what I mean? We wouldn't know this if we're not really being critical, present, and allowing us to enmesh with our experiences. The next is going to be emotional regulation. So time outdoors can help regulate emotions, reducing feelings of anger, frustration, sadness, and even promoting a sense of balance. Like I said, we want balance, and emotional regulation is crucial. I be saying this to the kids, I be saying this to anybody in general. Sometimes we may be frustrated, we may be mad, but we need to be able to regulate these emotions, so we're not putting ourselves in worse predicaments than we really need to be in. And by doing this, it's going to help us out overall. Grounding effect is another one. So nature provides a grounding experience, helping us feel more centered in tune with our emotions. So like I said, we're going to be able to have this awareness, we're going to be able to be grounded, emotional regulation, making us feel more competent within ourselves and our emotions and whatever we may be feeling, right? When it comes to studies by the University of Essex, found that people who engage in mindfulness exercises in natural environments reported feeling more emotionally balanced and relaxed. Like I said, we out there, we're doing what we gotta do, being present, we're being mindful, we're engaging within our senses. It's gonna be able to help us feel more relaxed and balanced. It's big. Next segment I wanna hop into is practical ways to incorporate nature into your routine. How can we be able to, get ourselves into hiking, enjoying outdoors, hobbies, even walking in the park? How can we, There's different ways, and let's get into some practical tips. So, number one, it's going to be daily nature walk. So take a walk in local parks, gardens, or even green spaces. Even for a short walk can reduce stress and boost your mood. I'm not trying to make it seem like you got to be out there for an hour plus, but obviously the more you do, the more practice that you do, the beneficial this is going to be for you. But just start small and then move accordingly from there. The next is going to be gardening and nature hobbies. So engaging in activities like gardening, bird watching, or photography could allow you to connect with nature in the natural world. Next is going to be outdoor mindfulness practices. So practicing mindfulness or meditation outdoors, focusing on sights, sounds, and smells around you. Really just trying to focus on that balance like we mentioned before, being present, reducing that stress, doing the deep breathing exercises will be able to help you out. Take breaks in nature is the next, right? So if you work indoors, try to step outside during your lunch break, as I emphasized before. Take a quick outdoor, walk, and these breaks will be able to help you out throughout the day, right? Take that into consideration. Research according to the 2018 study from International Journal of Environmental Health, even brief outdoor exposures of 10 to 15 minutes can show measurable benefits for mood improvement and mental clarity. So let's take that into consideration, because we want that clarity, we want to improve our mood, we want to be able to have these benefits work. We got to be able to make them proactive. We got to be able to utilize them. So those were some practical tips. Let's talk about long-term impact of regular nature exposure. So by doing this often, by making this a good habit and adding this into our discipline routine, it's going to be able to have long-term effects. So key points I want to be able to highlight is long-term stress relief. Regular exposure to nature can lead to sustained reductions in stress, lower risk to mental health disorders, and greater overall resilience navigating through situations. There's different ways of going through things. You can go left or you can go the right way, right? And by doing this, it's going to be something that's going to help you overall. I know that there's other habits and stuff like that that we're trying to break, and that's in your own personal development. However, this is going to be something that's going to be able to help your mental health, and have that be a strategy for that resilience, right? Next is going to be building a lifelong habit, right? Like I said, you're implementing this into your discipline routine. So by incorporating time outdoors into your daily routine can foster long-term habits, right? And when it comes to that relaxation and emotional balance. Next is going to be improved mental health over time. Those who consistently engage with nature tend to experience a steady improvement in mood and cognitive function, right? So we're making this a habit. We're taking those walks in different sceneries, getting our mind right, giving it that proactive reset. It's going to be able to help us when it comes to our cognitive function, or how we operate within our mind, in addition to long-term effects of just knowing how to navigate through situations like anger or whatever that may be, just to make sure that we're in a relaxed state of mind. When it comes to research by the University of Chicago, found that individuals who regularly spent time in nature had better mental health outcomes, including lower levels of depression and anxiety, right? So I want us to take that in consideration. For those out there that are going through depression, or those out there going through anxiety and just feeling overwhelmed, fatigued, and all types of things that you're experiencing, this is going to be something that's going to help reduce and lower those levels as well. When it comes to nature as therapeutic tool for mental health, we talked about various things today. We talked about, individuals relaxing, walking, meditating outdoors in peaceful settings. Spending time outdoors is one of the most accessible, powerful tools we have for boosting our mental health. Like I said, for those out there, these spaces, these green spaces, it's free. You know what I mean? The trees is out there to support us, to love us, it gives us oxygen, right? And by finding a calm, balanced, and joyful environment such as nature, it can provide a long-lasting positive impact to our overall well-being. If you found that this video was beneficial to you, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next video for more intentional content.